Hello, today is the 7th of January 2017. Let's go over Thursday night's calls. We had a few. We said if the prior high held. We said if my wave count was correct that the prior high should hold. Well, it didn't hold, so that's strike one. I thought this was a negative pattern and we should drop, but not under 2259.80. Well, we didn't go under 2259.80, and that's a drop, but I'm still going to call that one strike two. And the last call was that early Monday we should drop and have a steep drop right from the open. So we haven't struck out yet, and we could still win. We'll have to see what happens Monday. Let's go over some indicators. We have a new MEJT target of 2266.81, most likely to print by early Tuesday. We have a rally, which MEJT says is a false move. Said that rally was a false move. This is a kind of an interesting pattern here. We hit a new high, new all-time high. Couldn't hold on to the highs, couldn't hold on to the lows, and in particular at the close, couldn't hold on to the prior high, which means we dropped back into the prior consolidation. That's not a good sign unless we invalidate it by gapping up and taking out these highs promptly. Well, our target's been 2274.50 area. That's not the all-time high any longer. Let's get rid of it. But we're still within 7.5 points, and if that holds, which is not guaranteed, that's close enough for me on a scale that starts with 866.10. I don't care if I'm off by 7.5 points, if that's what happens. This is the pattern we've been waiting for a long time. We now have a 9, 13, 9s sequential sell from Tom DeMark. When these things work well, they tend to break sharply. We'd like to see us trade under 2175.03 within 3 weeks, but based on the fact that we've traded over the highs of Christmas week, which is a negative pattern which we've invalidated, I wouldn't trust this if we didn't gap down sharply at the open and keep on dropping. This is the close I want to close under Monday. Frankly, it might be out of reach, so I probably won't get all I want. But Monday should be a critical day. We're looking for a sharp drop right from the open. I think the pattern is one which tends to rally into the close, so if we don't get a sharp drop early, there's a risk of failure of the whole pattern. But this move late on a Friday typically carries over until Monday. It's important that MEJT said this rally was not for keeps, and that when you're rallying to new highs on a Friday before the weekend, it's unlikely the amateurs are going to come in and start selling and take us under critical areas. So if I'm right, we should drop sharply Monday and keep dropping, and if not, we have to be suspicious of failure of the pattern. Here's the target by early Tuesday, and that's today's call.